Hi, fellow plant lovers. I'm Cece and welcome to my Cozy Corner. Today I have a repotting project that I need to do. About 4 months ago, I bought this Anthurium off a clearance rack at my local home improvement store. I believe it is a Anthurium radicans. The tag only says Anthurium, so I kind of had to do my own online research. If I did not identify it correctly, please let me know. But it looked like a radicans. Anyway, brought it home about 4 months ago. I put it on a shelf between a east and north facing window, so it got plenty of bright indirect light. And I made sure to make sure I stayed on top of the watering and tried to let it adjust to its new environment. It's been 4 months and it hasn't died, which is great. I was kind of worried because this is my first Anthurium. I probably should have bought an Anthurium from a greenhouse or somewhere where it was more healthy, but I couldn't leave it on the shelf. It looked so sad, like it was about to accept its fate and die. But brought it home. It seems to have adjusted well. It's just not growing. I'm gonna take that as a good sign because while it's not growing, it also hasn't died. So that tells me it's just missing something. I don't know what it's missing. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to learn this plant. We're trying to communicate with each other. So my first instincts is to give it a repot and see how we do. I think right now is the perfect time to repot it because here in North Georgia, the days are getting longer, the light's getting brighter, so we're gonna enter into that growing season very soon. I've noticed some of my other house plants have been waking up. So let's go ahead and give it a repot. Okay, so first thing, I'm just gonna remove it from the old pot. It's got some new growth right here, so that's good. All of the roots look really good. Let me just give it a little bit. I don't see any root rot. Looks like it's doing pretty great. Next, I'm just gonna go rinse these off in the sink just to get all the dirt off. Okay, I just rinsed it off a little bit. I didn't want to get too crazy with the rinsing, but all the roots look really good. There's no sign of root rot. These darker pieces just still have dirt on it. I see new growth here, and then when I flipped it over, I see the startings of a new one right there, so that's great. And there's a new growth starting right there as well. So it was already regrowing. I guess I just wasn't watching it as close as I thought I was, or I guess I just didn't see those. There was a lot of dead foliage here that it was all hidden under. So it is doing great, but I'm still gonna continue with the fresh repot because I don't know when the last time it was repotted or how healthy the soil is. So let's go ahead and do that. I also rinsed out the old pot. I don't want to put it in a bigger pot because I want the roots to still develop healthy, strong roots. So I think keeping it in the same size is a good idea. It wasn't root bound or anything, so I think we're going to keep it in the same pot. Just going to fill in the bottom. I don't like to sit on the hard floor, so I kind of treat my plants the same way. I give them a little dirt to sit on top of. They seem to like it. I've never had any plant get upset with me for doing that. Just gonna fill it in. And just pat it down, and then I'm just gonna give it like a little pat, a little shake, just to make sure that dirt gets in between all the roots and stuff. pat. Okay, and then next I'm just gonna give it some water and let the water drain out, and then I'll put it back in the ceramic pot it came in and place it back where I had it, and just keep an eye on it, and hopefully I'll start seeing some faster growth on these two little new growths. Thanks for watching.